A lot of men don't have to offer, but always want a good woman. Some of them come with childhood trauma that they haven't healed from, mommy issues, maybe insecurities. Some got poor communication skills, they have a drug addiction, they have an alcohol addiction, but somehow still think they are the prize. What is wrong with you? And interestingly enough, they don't want a woman that has any of those traits, okay? Women have them too, but for some odd reason, you want a picture perfect woman while you have all these fuck out of here. Sir, you need to see a therapist. You need to address the root of the problem internally. It's not her, it's you. And it's not just the men. A lot of women have a lot of shit going on too, but this is about you right now. Y'all standards be a little bit too high for all the shit y'all come with. So you mean to tell me that those standards are that high, but she has to deal with this bro man? When you're able to come with everything that you require, then talk.
If girls ever shot their shot at the gym with a guy, I feel like almost every time they're gonna succeed. I was talking to one of my friends yesterday, and she was saying how all her friends have this gym crush at their gym, but they're too afraid to go talk to him. And I told her straight up, as a guy, every time we see an attractive girl at the gym, we're too afraid to go talk to her first. Because we're too afraid of looking like a creep or saying, hey, you're cute, can I get your number? We're too afraid of doing that. But she told me all her friends were like, oh, he'll never give me a chance. Why would he ever look at me? But I literally guarantee that's exactly what the guy's thinking as well in his mind. When guys are at the gym, they literally have no idea and they don't know if girls ever look at them or not. And honestly, I had no idea that girls even stare at guys at the gym. But straight up, as a girl, if you go up to your gym crush, I feel like more times than not, if you tried first, he'd probably give you a chance. Or little do you know, this whole entire time, you're his gym crush too. Like so many times, girls think they have no chance with a guy because he's attractive. But the whole entire time, the guy probably would want her as well, but he's too afraid of talking to her first. So you might think he'd never look at you, but the whole entire time, he's just too afraid, and so are you.
You know, you have a lot of these modern women that are continue to ask why men don't approach, right? And, you know, a lot of times, if they're honest, you know, there's a part that they continue to leave out of their question. And I think they really know it, right? I think a lot of men feel like, you know, their social roles have changed. So even if you have like a normal interaction or something like that, all of a sudden, you know, you're getting labeled as like somebody that's creepy. You know, you're getting embarrassed. You're getting labeled as somebody who's doing stuff that's inappropriate. And I don't think modern women really understand that when you label somebody as creepy, you make it seem like they're, you know, sneaking around windows and doors and stuff like that. And that's just like weird.
I'm just gonna say it. He's not your future husband if you're scared to ask him what you are. He's just not. If you're tiptoeing around clarity because you're afraid it will scare him off, you're not building a relationship together. You're managing his comfort. One of my clients said the other day, I don't think people actually talk about intentions or wanting a relationship in the first few days. That just doesn't happen. But it does happen, just maybe not with the kind of men that she's been choosing. My husband brought it up on our first date. My guy friends, normal, successful men who have had their fun and are now ready for something real, are bringing it up on every date. Intentional people don't waste time. It has nothing to do with cool or uncool. Someone who's serious about partnership will figure out quickly whether you're on the same page. Just like a man who's truly aligned with you won't punish you for wanting clarity. He'll meet you in it. The ones who disappear when you ask where things are going were never headed anywhere with you to begin with. So if you're scared to ask him what you are, that might be your answer. You already know. Send this to a friend that needs to hear it and follow me for more No BS dating help.
What's going on, fellas? Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. Let's get back to the video.
I have a little test with men.
Great,
when I'm on a date, I always pull out my card and I'm like, oh, I can pay, like, just like offering, like, I'm willing to pay. But I don't actually, like, I'm not paying, bro. You asked me out on the date. He goes, really? Thanks. What?
Yes.
That's the first and last date that man will ever.
You offered to pay. Don't play these stupid games. You're literally punishing honesty. If he's okay with it, then he's in trouble. He gets punished for listening to you. So he has to do some weird puzzle or complicated issue during the date. Because what else is he supposed to take that as? Oh, I'll pay. Oh, I guess she wants to pay. Let her pay. A lot of men have never been treated to a dinner like that, so of course he's gonna jump on that. It also creates this stupid double standard. You can say something that you don't mean. I'm sure he's not allowed to do that. And then he's also expected to know that you didn't actually mean it. You were playing some weird game and testing him. This man doesn't know you. It's the first date. Are you kidding me? If a man said he'd call you and didn't do it, he would get called out immediately for that. You want him to pay, but you also want to appear as the person, oh, I would have paid. I'm independent. You can't have both.
And we see a lot of modern women continue to ask why men aren't coming up and asking them out anymore. Like, it used to be a thing. That used to be what men do. Like, why are men not doing it? Right? For a lot of men, the effort gets, it kind of gets front loaded. And I have to do this. I'm expected to pay for stuff. I'm expected to plan. I'm expected to try to impress you and do all of these things. And I don't even have a clue if you even like me. And a man has to do that over and over again. All right, if it's like, I don't know, $10 each, but when it's like $100 each, well, now I'm thinking about if I even want to continue this.
In case your big brother wasn't able to give you this advice, here are some signs that a guy is checking out of the relationship. And just some foreplay or forewarning or whatever it's called. If you're watching this whole video to see how many he checks off, well, that itself is very telling. I need a hand to hold during this because it's going to be all too relatable. So just hold your own hand like this and pretend it's your big brother. Anyways, number one, he keeps telling you that he needs to find himself and work on himself. Coming from a guy, this is a classic. Like, what does he need to work on that he can't do with you? Is it his health, his fitness? Does he have a job that he has set hours for that he's having trouble making it? I mean, if we've learned anything from this whole Trump and Maduro thing, it's that when a guy wants you, he will do anything or go anywhere to have you. The second sign that he's checking out of the relationship is that he becomes curious about exploring other options. And so he becomes secretive with his phone. While he's not taking action, he is hiding his search history and, the reactions to girl stories that he's starting to send and the conversation he even has with his own boys. And this eventually turns into resentment, as if you're holding him back and he is angry at you for it. So he becomes a complete.
Here's the other crazy thing I learned. You guys ready for this? The first interaction in a romantic dyad comes from the woman. People think that men should ask women out, and that's like some of the standard, right? Here's what's really fascinating. Studies show that women transmit something called an approach signal. And you guys may have seen this where like some women are like, I don't understand why no men come up. I get dressed up, I'm looking hot, I go out and no one approaches. Like no men ask me out. Like do men not ask women out anymore? And then some dudes are like, yeah, we stopped doing that because y'all started complaining. It's actually deeper than that. Like that may be true on some level, but actually there's a lot of evidence that shows that women signal approachability first, and then men approach. And there's a fascinating study that attractiveness is outweighed by approachability signaling. So women of average attractiveness who have high signaling get more dates than women who are highly attractive and have moderate or low signaling. And if you're a dude in the audience, this is not surprising to you at all. If you're a dude in the audience, sometimes a girl will be open to your advances before you even show up. You can tell. You guys know what I mean? Like you're like, yeah, I ain't, even if that girl is hot, there's no way I'm talking to her. Like no shot.
You have a lot of these modern women that continue to ask why men are checking out of dating so fast, right? And a lot of men on the other side feel like dating in society is asking him for his entire portfolio, full effort. And there's no ROI. There's no clear path to what do I get in return? What's in it for me? There's no clear path. And when you ask for a clear path, you're a misogynist. You're thinking like you're still in the patriarchy. It's 2026 or it's 2027, it's whatever year it is. You're back in the Stone Ages. You know, you got to come up out of that and just allow me to do whatever I want.
Let's talk about why men don't approach anymore, and this is psychology, not excuses. First is repeated rejection without recovery. Most men aren't afraid of one no, but they're reacting to accumulated nervous system fatigue. After enough cold responses, the brain starts associating approach with threat, not reward. Secondly, social risk has changed. Men are now navigating unspoken rules. What's welcome, what's inappropriate, what might be misinterpreted. When the cost of getting it right feels high, safest move becomes doing nothing. And third is a lack of clear signals. Attraction used to involve more obvious permission cues, but today a lot of women appear closed off. They've got headphones in, their phone is out, there's minimal eye contact. And without green lights, most men won't move. Fourth, we've got performance pressure. Dating culture tells men that they must be confident, funny, smooth, emotionally intelligent instantly. And that pressure creates hesitation, not attraction. And finally, digital replacement. Apps have removed the need for real-world initiation. When connection feels easier online, real-life risks feel unnecessary. So men aren't less interested, they're more cautious. Approach doesn't disappear because desire dies. It disappears when the nervous system decides it's not worth the risk.
We have plans to go on a walk later this week. Not these free dates. Come on. The weather's nice. Yeah. The weather's nice. Yeah. And if he brings a picnic and some like your plastic cups. Do you think I should bring up in conversation his past relationships and find out when his last one was? I'm worried about this. Should I be concerned?
So
should he's being full on. She said he's being full on. But he's only been single for potentially a month.
In my opinion, if they broke up in March or whatever, he's probably been done since January. You know, mentally.
But what if she dumped him though? But do men mentally check out? Because I know girls do. We were mentally checked out for a year, innit? Yeah.
That's hard times to be checked out.
Pardon?
Take action.
Checked out for a year?
We were young. We were young. What do you mean a year? Yeah, we were scared and we were young.
To be fair, when I was I was with someone for like 2.5 years. I didn't want to be with her. I was terrified.
You're scared. You're scared. You don't know anything else. You're scared of the unknown. And it's also fair. Is there? What if there's no one else out there? And it's like they're all right. They love me. They think I'm great. So like, am I just being like? I didn't. Am I just like sabotaging myself? You know? He was nice.
Yeah, it depends.
But guys emotionally check out too. Right, okay.
Yeah, of course guys do. Of course guys do. If he did the dumping and he was emotionally checked out like a couple months before,
we're good to go.
We are good to go because he's been his honest self towards Susan or whoever it is.
So he's already done his healing.
Yeah, exactly.
And for a lot of these modern women who are strong and independent, I don't need no man. At some point in time, and this is what Kevin Samuels talked about, they're going to hit that wall. They've made being strong and independent their identity. And at some point in time, they're going to be like, man, I'm tired. I'm tired of doing it. Send me a man. Please send me somebody that's going to help me. It's hard. These bills are hard. I can do it by myself. I really can. But I don't want to. I'm tired of it. Well, with the way that y'all be hyping yourselves up and your friends be hyping you up to talk silly, a lot of times modern women ruin their chances at a man by telling them, oh, I don't need you. So that may be, oh shoot, let me go find somebody that does.
Dating apps.
4 out of 10. Some guys it really, really, really works well. Other guys it's just complete miss, and it's so shaky when it comes to quality that it's not even worth the investment once you get good at the others.
Nightclubs.
3 out of 10. It's just so high risk, high reward. Like you get really beautiful girls, but it's dependent on being out late. It's dependent on alcoholic environments. And it's dependent on loud places. It's just not my cup of tea personally.
Cold approach.
9 out of 10. The reason it's not 10 out of 10 is because you are dependent on foot traffic to make something happen. But if you're in a metropolitan city or Miami, Los Angeles, anywhere there's people around, you can make something happen same day, same hour, kind of like going outside and going hunting. You can make things happen.
Social circle.
I give it 8 out of 10 because it takes a lot of startup. There's a lot of heavy lifting that needs to go into it in the first place, and it requires maintenance and upkeep.
Friend introductions.
5 out of 10. You're depending on your friends to be actually social people and like having social circles, where a lot of guys don't have social circles or they don't approach. So it's going to be very dependent on you waiting for a friend to introduce you. It takes a long time.
Escorts.
If you're looking for love, 0 out of 10. If you're looking for a quick fix, 10 out of 10. It's just depending on what it is that you're looking for. I'm not against them, but there's other ways to get food on your plate, you know?
If you're confused why people aren't finding that elevator video funny, that woman just went through what's most women's worst nightmare. Being trapped in a room with a bunch of men you don't know and no surveillance footage. she did the right thing. She did what I would have done, which is have your guard up, tell people to back away from you. Like, that is literally everything that you should do as a woman if you are scared in that situation. And if you're wondering, like, oh, it was funny, like they were laughing at her, like it was not that big of a deal, like she was being too serious. She doesn't know any of those men. And frankly, their parents failed them. Their mothers failed them. Because as a boy mom, you should be educating your sons on what most men would do in that situation and why you need to make a woman feel comfortable if they were in that situation. So
this woman makes the woman in the elevator seem like such a victim until you actually see the real video of what happened, which I'm about to show you guys. I dug it up.
Yes. It's not. Nobody's laughing. You guys are laughing when we're stuck in an elevator. So just shut up so I can face this, okay? Like, I don't know any of you guys, and you guys are so immature. And you guys are fat because you can't walk down the stairs, obviously. Yeah. Right? So just shut up and let me fix this, okay? Like, laugh all you want, but we're stuck in an elevator. So...
First of all, the most obvious thing is that those are not men. Those are boys. And for so many of them in the elevator, they are giving that girl the most space. They are like touching the walls of the elevator. They aren't moving. They are not crowding her. They're not approaching her. They're not being aggressive at all. They're literally just listening to her have a panic attack and they're giggling about it. Because again, they're boys. They're not men. So yeah, she's having a panic attack, but let's understand that somebody can have a panic attack and it's not anybody else's fault. So for the first woman that I showed you with the poofy hair saying that this is just another example of whatever point she was trying to make, sorry, this clearly did not fit your narrative.
And you know, I think modern women they're stunned. They're kind of like uncomfortable that they might have to be the ones to approach now. Why do I have to? What happened to the men? Who's going to be the boys? Well, the boys are still the boys. It's just the boys have learned what to do to stay out of trouble. And, you know, you've said some things, maybe you forgot that. And you've done some things, maybe you forgot that, to make the man feel like, oh, I'm not welcomed. I'm not wanted. My advances, me coming over and talking to them is not wanted. So let me stay back. At some point in time, modern women have to take accountability for what they've done in the dating market instead of trying to heap it all on men.
I re-entered the dating pool at the age of 41. I'm now 42, and over the last year, some people have told me that I've become maybe too picky or too jaded to be dating, but I completely disagree. What I have now in my 40s that I did not have in my 20s and 30s are standards. I tolerate a lot less shit. And here are 3 things that I have stopped tolerating while dating in my 40s. Number 1 is consistency. When there is a pattern of behavior that I consider flaky, people not showing up, not replying, you text me all week and then you ghost on me when it's time to make a plan, that's inconsistency. I'm out. Number 2 is guessing where I stand with you. I know all the games, I've played them. Breadcrumbing, hot and cold, maybe next week. I don't do that anymore. Either we're doing it or we're not. And the last one is potential. There are a lot of guys out there with great potential, but you know what? I don't date potential. I'm not looking for potential. What I'm looking for is a clear pattern of demonstrated behavior that shows me the kind of man you actually are, not the man I want you to be and not the man you think you are. I'm not picky. These are just my standards.
If a man is busy, he's not too busy. He's just prioritizing someone else over you. It's about where you rank in his mind. And yeah, he knows it. When a guy says, I've been busy, he's not drowning at work. He's not slammed. He's not suddenly the CEO of the universe. What is he? Unsure. And here's the messy part. Men don't know how to say it. I'm pulling back because I don't know what I feel. So we hide behind the easiest excuse that we know you won't challenge. I'm busy. Because we know you'll buy it. We know you'll understand. And we know you'll wait. And that's exactly why we use it. See, when a man is actually into a woman, even a tiny bit, he will find cracks in the day. On his worst day, he'll send a text. Even if it's just, hey, I'm alive, just thinking about you. But when a guy is drifting, he won't say it. He'll just slowly rearrange his life till you're no longer in the front row. He'll answer when it's convenient. He'll text you when he's bored. He'll show up when he feels like it because deep down, he's betting that you'll still be there. And this is the part that stings. He's not too busy to talk. He's too scared to admit that he doesn't want to try right now. Busy is a shield. Busy is a soft lie. Busy is a man hoping that you don't notice that he's fading. But trust me, the moment you stop accepting busy, that same man will suddenly have time that he didn't have before. Because losing a good woman is something that we're actually never ready for. Peace and love. Like and follow.
A lot of these modern women are upset that men don't really yearn anymore, right? And some of that is men are learning, right? Men are learning to stop leading with visible, tangible stuff, visible desire, like, oh man, I gotta hug you and I gotta do this, and I gotta basically stuff that was traditionally, show me. There's a lot of women that are like, oh, just he didn't even try to kiss me. Well, I'm not sure if that's what you want. I've heard online that's what you guys feel weird about, and rather than just sticking myself out there, I think I'm just going to play it safe, play it cautious, make sure that you feel safe, and when the time comes, the time will come, right? But yearning is another stratosphere, right? So it goes beyond a man being cautious, and now it moves into, well, now I don't want to look weak. Now I don't want to look like a fool. This woman's out here clowning me. She's doing all of those things, and she's clowned me enough to where now I am too proud to beg. I am too proud to beg, and I know it. You can leave me, girl.
What up? What up? Gentlemen are not simps. A gentleman loves women, but he also values himself. A simp does not. A gentleman will hold doors open, pull out chairs, give his jacket to a woman if it's cold out. He'll give her flowers, give her gifts, give her his time and his energy. He will show her lots of love, but he also has boundaries. He knows when his kindness will cost him himself. He knows when to put his foot down, and he does so in a charming way. He won't be mad, he'll simply be amused. If he has to, he'll walk away when he knows he's not being appreciated. Again, he won't get mad, he'll simply leave. He knows his presence is his most valuable asset. A simp will cave easily when the woman he's with is mad. He'll apologize for absolutely nothing. He'll say yes at the cost of himself. He'll slowly give in to her demands, even giving her money, gifts, jewelry, handbags, all to appease her. But at the cost of what? Himself, his self-respect. A gentleman is not a simp. He gives and gives. He loves until that love would cost him himself. He doesn't get mad and match her anger. He simply tells her, "Pardon me," because he knows that's best for her and the relationship. Watch my YouTube for more. Join my Discord community, Drizzle Drizzle.
Women don't know. Men don't know that women don't know how protective you are. We think you'll protect us if you like us. We think you'll protect us if you're attracted to me. Now, we think you'll protect us if you're not mad at us.
Oh, yeah.
We think if you're mad at us, you'll just be like, oh, there's a tiger. You want mustard with her? Take her. We really do. But and also what men don't know that women don't know is we don't know what honor is to a man. To a man, honor is doing the right thing no matter what you feel. No matter how you feel, you do the right thing. Which is one of the reasons why men don't marry women they love. They know they're not right for her. It would be dishonorable to keep her when you know you can't give her what she needs. Doesn't matter how much you love her. It would be dishonorable to do that. That's unimaginable to women. We think you'll marry me when you love me enough. No, I might not marry you because of how much I love you. Because I'm an honorable man. And women don't know, women don't know how much men are interacting with honor all the time and doing the right thing no matter how you feel. And so when you express shame, which is what you feel when you have failed at doing something that you hold yourself to account for, oftentimes the things that you express, will say that's ridiculous. You couldn't have prevented that from happening. You weren't even in the same part of the country. You couldn't have saved her from that. Basically, we're saying you're not Superman. I'm not. I hold myself to account for being Superman. I should have been there.
You know, you have a lot of these modern women are stunned. They're stunned. They're asking, you know, how is this guy moving on? Doesn't he regret losing me? How are men nowadays moving on so fast? Don't they miss me? Oh, did they ever really care about the relationship? In a lot of situations, they did. But, you know, there's a saying, a man would rather dwell on a rooftop or he would rather dwell in the corner of a house. I'd rather live basically in the heat, in the elements, rather than put up with a lot of stuff that's going on. Number one. Number two, you might be a nice person, but there's some things about you that he just tired of, you know, and you haven't really changed those, and those really grind his gears. So when he's not chasing you and he's moving on, it might be the best for you and it might be the best for him.
Are the men just not putting in the effort anymore? I'm a 36, almost 37-year-old single female living in San Diego. And I was seeing a guy for over a month and could not get this guy to ask me out on a proper date. It was like pulling teeth. He wanted to stay at home, get takeout, just be on the couch. And just curious if I'm the only one going through this. And at the end of it, I mean, we're no longer talking. There was about 11 days of radio silence to the point where you're questioning, like, is the No, he found someone else. So, yeah, I guess I'm just scratching my head for all the single females out there. Are the men just not putting in the effort anymore?
We put in the effort for who we want to put in the effort for, but like you all, you know what I mean? If he did that, he found somebody else, obvious, but if he did that, want to stay at home, never want to go out with you, he was never interested in you, or he was ashamed of you, he thought you wasn't attracted to you, and he didn't want to be in public with you. He probably just want to smash, get his rocks off, and keep on moving. But yeah, we put effort to who we want to put effort in. Like women say, hey, women make rules for people who they don't really like and break rules for guys that they do like. We do the same thing.
Men told me why they stopped trying. I've coached a lot of men over the years, successful men, good men who genuinely wanted love. And I, just started asking them, like, what's going on? What happened with you guys? Why did you stop trying? And honestly, women will not like the answer, because what I kept hearing was, it doesn't feel worth it anymore. Not because they don't want love, of course they do, but they told me that no matter what they do, it feels like it's never enough. They say, like, if I lead too much, I'm controlling and I'm anxiously attached. If I don't lead enough, I'm not masculine. If I text too much, it's too much and I'm love bombing her. If I text less, I'm emotionally unavailable or avoidant. And then there was, another thing that they kept saying to me, why invest so much when people leave so easily right now? And that one hit me. Because modern dating created a lot of burnout for women, and honestly, obviously, for men too. And before women get upset listening to this is not me blaming women or men ever, but I think something happened culturally. We stopped trying to understand each other and started protecting ourselves from each other. And what's left? Confusion, fear, low effort, defensiveness. But here's what I want women to understand. Good masculine men still exist, but they are looking for emotional safety too, and appreciation, and warmth, and peace. Not perfection, not you looking like an Instagram model. And I think if we actually started understanding each other again, dating would change dramatically. This isn't dating advice, this is return to your power. Thank you so much for being here.
Phone's ringing.
Can you check it for me?
You want me to...
Yeah, check it. The passcode is your birthday. Who's texting us?
It's your friend Will. He wants to know if you want to go to the finals game.
Tell him I'm good and I'm gonna just sit here and watch the game with you.
He said he has courtside tickets.
That's cool, but I'd rather watch the game with you. Baby, while you on my phone, can you order us some food?
I just ordered Chick-fil-A.
All right, cool. I'm gonna go pick it up.
You forgot your phone. What he got going on? I don't like this game. I'm gonna check his messages. No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't. Shouldn't. It's a wicked game. I think I like it.
This explanation is as easy as it gets.
If you do not understand this diagram yet, you're not going to get a better example. All of the women that you can find complaining about the chopped men are in this range, and they don't like the men in their own range. They call them chopped, which means ugly, and they go after these men who will use them for a short time and not commit, and then these women cannot get these men to commit. That's how society breaks down. These women get their hearts broken over and over by trying for men who will never actually like them. These women can't prevent these men from cheating with them because it's just extra women. And then these men get nothing at all and everyone's miserable. That's how society dies.
This diagram is actually made perfectly, and he tells a story in itself. A lot of women that are from like the 3 to the 6 range, they want guys from the 7 to the 10 range. They're already dating out of their league. That's why guys from 5 below get left with nothing, because women that are 5s don't believe that men that are 5s are on their level. They think they're so much better, and they call them or whatever they want to call them. They don't look at them like. And then the guys that are 10s smash 5s and above. So the 10 that wants the 10, she's not going to be able to retain that man because he's smashing more than just her. The guy that's a 10 makes so much money, he feels, if I make X amount of millions a year, why should I have to smash one chick? And in some theories, he may be right. In some theories, he may be wrong, but that's just the way society works. Women that are 8s, 9s, and 10s thinks they're better than every other dude. So they want guys on the same level or above because women don't date down. Men date down, as depicts right here. So understand this diagram, date who's on your level, stop getting crazy, stop with these out of control preferences, and then maybe we could get somewhere.
So to the point that even now in dating, either men are not dating you, or when you do go on a date, we're the ones paying for the meal. Jeez. I'm serious. I mean, men are not, they're not, first of all, they're not even dating you anymore.
I think the roles have like reversed.
Everything's
just like when I was talking about the
children.
How the children have changed, proms have changed. This is not the same. Like even in this technology era, you have online dating. Everything is different. People can lie. People get catfish. We don't know what nobody look like no more.
But I'm not gonna just sit here and fault the brothers. I'm not gonna put them, because there are a lot of things that women allow. And until you find yourself, until you can love yourself, until you can say, I have value, I have worth, and I'm not settling, you're gonna continue to get that cycle of those same men, because there's some takers. Now, I'm not saying that women aren't, because I hear the same thing with our men saying, women. I have people that I have interacted with, and they say, well, he's supposed to pay for everything. He's supposed to, well, we don't, and I seen your face when he was saying, you're not paying for nothing. But if we can be, Oh, go ahead. Yeah, if we can be honest, we don't even live in those times anymore because it's hard out here. So it's okay to say, Rock, I got it tonight.
A lot of these modern women are wanting a chivalrous man. They're asking what happened to the chivalrous man. And the truth is that a lot of men didn't really forget how to be thoughtful. They know what you want. They understand what you want. It's just for a lot of these modern women out here, they're reckless. They're reckless. They're ungrateful about a lot of things. And so men seeing this type of stuff, especially online and experiencing it a lot of times, have just become more careful about who they give their energy to. They become more thoughtful about where they are, who they're around, who they give their money to, where they spend their money, who they plan to spend their time with, who they plan to spend their resources on. They become a lot more careful with that. Doesn't mean that, they out here disrespecting you. It's just a lot of times now you don't get the full gentleman where, let me drop my groceries bag and go. You might not get that now. You might get, if you're directly in the line of in his line of sight and you ask him, hey, can you help me? Oh yeah, sure. But if he see you struggling, it's a toss up in today's age, whether he gonna help you or not.